I'm just like you, you're just like me. We can't stop watching these movies. Is it a curse? No, it's a dream come true. Yes, I'm a Barbie girl like you. Hey everybody, I'm Kevin.
And I'm Briana.
And you're listening to Barbie, the Princess and the Podcast, a chronological deep dive into the fever dream that is the Barbie cinematic universe. And this show is not made for kids, despite what you might think from the movies we cover. Today, we're taking a bit of a detour from our regular Barbie movies to head over to MyScene and their first movie, Jammin in Jamaica, from all the way back in 2004. And I'm excited about this one.
Yeah, this is another one we watched all the time for whatever reason.
I guess just because we had it.
Came...
Jammin in Jamaica came with the dolls, the MyScene dolls. They had several lines of Jammin in Jamaica dolls, it seems, and this was kind of a pack-in movie with those dolls. So I guess we had some of those dolls. Because I remember we had Barbies and we had Bratz. I don't remember the difference between the MyScene dolls and the Barbie dolls, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
I don't know if you do.
No, I mean, there's an obvious difference between the traditional Barbie animation and the MyScene animation. But
yes,
I don't know the difference between the dolls. Yeah. But we must have had them.
I don't know how else we would have gotten the DVD unless we got it at like a Goodwill or like a garage sale or something. I'm not sure, but we had it. We had this one on DVD, and we watched it a bunch. We listened to the great soundtrack of this movie so many times. Yeah, there's some great moments jam-packed into this 44-minute movie special thing.
Yeah. Who knows?
So why don't we hop into it? First, why don't we go through some of the characters here? Because I don't know about you, but on watching this, I kind of had a hard time keeping up with all of the characters because they kind of dump a whole friend group at you right at the start. And it is evident if you look at the DVD cover, they list all of the names of the characters. We've got Chelsea, Madison, Barbie, Noli, River, Sutton, Hudson, and Ellis. And we're introducing them in this movie, even though it's the first MyScene movie, Delancey, Jai, and Tyson. So it's kind of a lot of characters to keep up with.
Yes, and I recognize the names of all of them except for Jai. Is that what you said?
Yeah, Jai, J-A-I.
And Tyson.
Okay, so
who are they?
We'll talk about these characters more later, but to tell you who they are now, Tyson is a random valet guy at the hotel that they're staying at, and he gets a little bit of screen time. And then
they never give him a name, though. You never hear his name.
Jai is the Jamaican girl that Sutton is going after and like buys the bracelets or something.
Yeah, you never hear her name either.
I don't think those characters are deserving of billing on the DVD cover.
No,
I really don't.
They're in there for like a few seconds.
And Delancey is a main character. I don't know why she is stuck with Jai and Tyson.
It doesn't make sense.
So that's that. So we got Jai and Tyson out of the way. Why don't we go through the girls first? We have Chelsea, Madison, Barbie, Noli, and Delancey. Barbie, that one's
we know who
obvious.
Barbie is.
Voiced by the same person. Kelly Sheridan is back.
Yeah,
as Barbie in this, so it's the same Barbie in both universes. Maybe.
Yes, but her friends are different.
Her friends are different. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I thought it was weird too how they named one of her friends Chelsea And then in the later movies, one of her sisters is named Chelsea.
They only
They're
have
just
so many
reusing
ideas.
names.
They
I
they
guess.
reuse character models, they reuse names, you know.
I think they reused Delancey too. Or maybe
Did
I
they?
don't know. That name sounds
They
familiar.
reuse a song in this in a later Barbie movie.
Yeah. Wait, they do?
Yeah. We'll get to that movie a couple movies later.
Oh, great. Can't wait.
But it'll be back. So yeah, we got Barbie, Chelsea. I'm running through this again.
She's got the red hair.
Okay.
She's the redhead.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Madison is Madison apparently is Barbie's best friend. I think she's black. She's like got brown skin and like dark curly hair.
Yes.
And she's kind of a main character too.
She's the band manager.
And like the songwriter too.
Yeah. She's got a very interesting biography here. Apparently Madison gets around in her father's limo.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah. Her favorite vacation spots are Paris, London, and Milan.
Oh, wow. Jamaica?
Yeah. Also, in Europe, she is known as Wesley.
What? It's a different name in Europe?
Apparently. I don't know. I don't know.
Wow, there's so much to Madison I had no idea about.
Yeah. Her favorite pizza is ham and pineapple. And her favorite food is honey roasted cashews.
Now, we don't learn any of this in the movie.
We do not. I'm going off of the MyScene wiki. I feel like we'll be talking about not just Jammin in Jamaica. We'll be covering all these movies, and maybe the honey roasted cashews will come up. And
I hope so.
And you'll be glad that you knew that. That
I'll
she
be
likes
so
cashews.
Glad. And the pizza. That's important.
And the pizza. Yeah, so she is the band manager for Urban Desire.
Yeah.
And Barbie's friend, one of the friends.
And then there's Noli.
Noli, yep.
I believe she's Asian.
She's Japanese American, apparently.
Cool.
Yeah.
Based on the wiki.
I'm going off the wiki here. Yep.
She's got long black hair. They've all got really long hair, of course.
Yep. They all have to. What else does Noli do? She's like a skater and a surfer. Right?
Yeah. So's Delancey, though.
Yeah.
They don't have the most distinct personality.
It's hard. Yeah. It's they all kind of blend together a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, she's very smart. At one point, she had counted all the bricks in the wall.
Oh, yeah, she did. She did
restaurant.
Do that. Yeah.
Or maybe she's just very bored. I don't know.
Possibly both.
She's got a lot of time.
And then we've got Delancey as well. And the only thing I remember about Delancey is that one of the dudes, Ellis, is trying to get with her and is wimping out every time.
Yep, he is. But yeah, Delancey's pretty cool. She's got like white blonde hair with streaks, and she's a surfer, and she's very confident. She's like one of the girls' cousins, so she's not like in the friend group, I believe. I don't remember whose cousin she is.
Chelsea's cousin.
Chelsea. Okay.
And befriended the rest of the group when they were on holiday.
Okay. So those are the girls, right?
And then we've got the band members, the dudes. We've got River, the vocalist for Urban Desire. Yeah. His most notable feature is his arrowhead goatee, which is a really good look.
Yeah, he's got this great little soul patch.
It's a look.
As kids, we would always make fun of it.
I make fun of it now.
That's true, yeah.
It is straight up just an arrow. Like he designed it that way.
Yeah.
He shaved his goatee so it was an arrow. Like,
It's impressive.
Yeah. It's a look. We got Ellis. We talked about him earlier. Just the wimpy dude. Can't ask her out. We've got Sutton, the British guy with his accent's interesting.
Yeah, he's got a weird Cockney accent.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't buying it. I don't know.
You think he's putting it on?
Yeah, kind of. I couldn't tell what it was for a while, what his accent was, and then someone said Cockney, or maybe he did, like talking about his own accent, and I'm like, oh, okay,
that's what's happening. All right, cool guy.
And he's a DJ.
Yeah, he's a DJ,
and also part of the band, of course.
Hudson, I always forget him.
Nothing. He's the drummer.
That's all he does.
Apparently. Romantically linked to Chelsea, apparently.
Oh, that was not in the movie.
Yeah.
Because Chelsea was into the valet. Excuse me, Tyson.
Yeah.
Right?
Tyson, yeah. My man. Yeah. So there's our group. There's our group.
Yeah, there's so many.
Yeah, I was getting lost in there. Yeah. I guess they just assume that you're a big fan of the dolls and know all these characters already. But I didn't.
Yeah, because they don't say their names very often. So I'm like, wait, who's this?
Yeah. I know River and I know Barbie and Delancey and Madison. Yeah.
Yeah, the other ones.
It kind of drops off at a certain point. All right, let's get into the movie proper, because it starts off with a bang. We get the first of several high quality tracks from Urban Desire, one of two that they play.
The first song
being Spontaneous Combustion.
And,
it's
so good.
And what a track.
It gets stuck in your head. Like, it's stuck
in
my head
right out of my skin.
Yeah.
Thinking about this song.
Busting right out of my skin.
This song, I remember we would make fun of it a lot. Specifically for the Spontaneous Combustion part. I'm not even 100% sure why. Like, why we found it
probably because
they
just
funny.
Repeated it over and over.
I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, they do play it a lot. But like, thinking about Jammin in Jamaica before watching this movie, the two things that came to mind to me were River's arrowhead goatee and Spontaneous Combustion. Those were like and of course, like the vibe of Jamaica. Like I remember that, but like the two main things that I remember is that song and his goatee.
They're both very memorable.
Yeah. But I mean, the song is catchy, and we'll get into some of the other songs as well. Like, they actually did a pretty good job of getting these songs together for what is a 44-minute pack-in movie to a doll.
I know they're
bad. Good. Like they're like I enjoyed listening to them for the most part, which is weird.
Yeah, I did too. It's hard to say how much fun I was having listening to the songs, like because they were good, or if I was just like making fun. But it's hard to tell sometimes.
It definitely takes you back, though. These songs definitely have that early 2000s pop punk kind of vibe to them. They really fit into that era pretty well. You could tell when this movie was made.
Yep, it's very clear.
And at this point, you're also greeted with the different animation style. We don't go for the 3D animation here. We have 2D animation for the characters, flat animation with very weird backgrounds, like photorealistic, but also not at all realistic, like hideous in a lot of cases. Like, I think the characters, for what they are, look fine. Like, for what the budget is, I think they look fine. But the backgrounds are distractingly bad sometimes.
I mean, talking about the characters too, the girls all have the exact same body type.
Well,
They're
yes.
all like long, they're very long. It's like they're
Yeah.
stretched out and then like they're super tall and super skinny. And the way their bodies move kind of freaks me out a little bit. Like during the beginning dance scene where the guys are playing Spontaneous Combustion, the girls are all kind of like gyrating around
Yeah.
and like their torsos are kind of wiggling like snakes, and it's just kind of like
Not
bodies
always
don't move
natural.
like that. No, no.
Well, they were working
So
on a
I will
tighter
say the
budget, I think.
character. Yeah, yeah. Character design wasn't my favorite part.
Very true. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, but Spontaneous Combustion, a solid song. We get the introduction to Urban
Mhm.
Desire. Great band name. Really
Oh
good.
yeah.
Um, and we get introduced to the main plot of the movie, the beat to beat contest. So they're getting flown out to Jamaica, the band is, so that they can play in the beat to beat competition to try and get the chance to sign a record deal and get a demo done. Because they're
So
just so good.
exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're too good.
Yeah.
But that
Really
means
good.
the girls are stuck back wherever they live. I
Yeah.
don't know if they ever
Except for
said.
Madison,
And
because
Delancey.
and Delancey. Yeah. Delancey is also off. So then who do we got? Who do we got left there? We got Barbie. Barbie's still hanging
Barbie,
back. We got
Chelsea,
Chelsea Noli.
Noli. Is that
Is that
it?
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just the three of them.
There's so many girls.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track. So yeah, the band gets to go to Jamaica, and they are already in Jamaica at this point when Barbie and crew decide, wait a minute, why don't we also travel to Jamaica when they only have a couple of days left and we need to scrounge up the money to be able to go?
Like, it's
I
worth it. Let's do it.
yeah,
Yeah, like how
that
long are
whole
they
montage is
in
crazy.
Jamaica?
It was I remember them saying they're like, "Oh yeah, they're going to be there for a couple more days." Like
Just a couple days? Yeah, let's go.
I don't think it was longer than a week because they'd already
Yeah, I
been
think you're
there.
right.
They were they
Mhm.
were already there, and from time passing when they were there, I think it was like 3 days.
And then it would take Barbie and friends a lot of time to, like, make the money and convince their parents
Apparently not.
too.
No, I think they made that money in legit one day. Just like, "Oh, I can walk a dog or 1,000 or whatever." It's like, "No, you
Yeah,
can't. You have 6 hours."
I
Like, "Oh,
know.
I
Well,
can
the
just I can
montage is, like,
yeah, I can just sell my
a few
stuff
minutes.
at the flea market or something and I made a killing."
Yeah, make bank. Yeah, how much
Yeah.
money do you think they made?
Well, we also find out Barbie does a presentation for her parents about
Mhm.
why she needs to go to Jamaica. On one of the slides, she was like, "This is how much a normal flight to Jamaica costs." And when I went on the internet, this is how much it cost. Like she's telling her parents, a normal flight costs $800, but I found a flight on the internet for 13. Like, it was like nothing. I mean, I get this is 2004, so I guess it's kind of new, but I just like the idea that that bar was minuscule. Like
Yeah, it was like
I
2
don't know
bucks
I
for a
don't know
flight.
what budget airline she was flying, like but apparently they only needed to scrounge together maybe 50 bucks for these airline
Wow,
tickets. I don't know.
incredible.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
thought that
love.
was really funny that it was just like, "Oh yeah, the guys are already there. They're only gonna be there for a couple more days, and they're working on this whole band thing where they're trying to get, like, signed to a label. Why don't we all go? Why don't we try and scrounge up this
Yeah.
money super quick and let's just go?" I, uh,
Yeah, why not?
I didn't know about that.
I do love Barbie's, business proposal,
Yeah,
her suit that she
it was pretty good.
wears and very official. She's got a
Yep,
laser pointer and a PowerPoint.
yep. this is where I am, and this is where I need to be. It was a very good line.
It's a great intro.
Yeah. Just laying it out there for the parents.
She's got me convinced. I'd let her go.
I mean, I guess, and they only have to pay for the flight, and I guess some other miscellaneous stuff, because they're not staying at the hotel. They're staying
with
Delancey at her parents' place.
Yeah, her rich ass parents' place.
Everybody's got. I mean, Madison rolling around in a limo here. I mean, at one point they float the idea of we could ask our parents. I'm like, yeah, maybe you should do that. Your parents seem loaded. Why don't you ask them? They probably have money to burn.
Sure they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the little money making montage is like a different. I mean, it's the same animation, but they like cut the frames, so it's almost like you're watching a slideshow.
Yeah.
It kind of made my eyes hurt.
Had to cut money somewhere, you know. Yeah. We'll be doing the MyScene web series later on.
Oh God, it's gonna give me a headache.
That section is only a precursor to the garbage that we're gonna see on those. That's just a little taste of it.
Great.
But yeah, I liked the outlandish nature of that. We got the scene with the bricks. I was like, oh, how many bricks are you? 3,000, however many bricks.
Yeah, I can't remember.
We get the money and the incredible presentations for them to make it to Jamaica. And then boom, apparently one day after they sold all the stuff at the flea market, they walked enough dogs that they were able to send the 3 of them on flights to Jamaica on those like $4 internet flights.
Yeah, man, I need to find those internet flights.
I know. I'm looking in the wrong place. I need to hit up Barbie and check where she's getting these flights, because they are hella cheap. If I could just like walk like 3 dogs and be set, I'm all for it.
It's that easy.
Yeah.
I guess the early 2000s were a different time.
Yeah. Got another quality song on in the montage for.
Oh yeah, that's
the money
right.
as well. Making my way, not making my way downtown.
My way. Yeah, not
a different one. Yeah, that artist, the artist who did that, has 2 songs in this movie. Leslie Mills got Making My Way and Radio Wave. Making My Way will be coming back in Barbie and the 3 Musketeers. So get hyped for that.
Oh my God, you're so right. I'm remembering it now.
The wiki is also right. That wasn't me remembering that.
I would be really impressed if you pulled that out of nowhere.
But yeah, we get through that scene, and then boom, they're in Jamaica. We did it. Congrats, everybody. We did it.
Yep. It's so easy.
Yeah. Super easy.
There's also a scene where the band is at the pool, and Sutton and River like pick Madison up and throw her into the pool without her consent.
Yeah. She was talking on the phone. The phone could have gone in there too. Like,
yeah, it was fucked up how they just threw her in there. It's gonna take her forever to do her hair again.
Oh yeah, that hair. That's a lot of effort. Looks very like frizzy kind of hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, now the Barbie and Co. are in Jamaica. They're driving around in this car.
A nice convertible.
Yeah, that's right.
There's some good moments in that car. First, they're like talking about how like, oh, you know, River's gonna be so surprised, and in the back, I think was it Noli in the back?
Yes, Noli
was just like, I can't wait to see the look on River's face. You mean this one? And it's just like an open mouth face, like not even that expressive, just like kind of like a okay.
Oh. Wow.
Hello there. And then immediately after that, Noli kind of just like passes out or something.
Is she still pretending to be River?
I don't know.
She
I thought she
thinking
kind of
he's gonna
died.
faint.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we
that was
get
good.
that, and then we get the futuristic ass GPS that
I know,
like
what kind of
zooms
GPS
in
is this?
on like
The
full on like
world?
topographic data, like Google Street View stuff in 2004, and they're like, oh yeah, we got to
Yeah,
go
we
here,
did
zoom in
not
and
have that.
enhance. This is like some
Yeah,
spy stuff.
I know, I do not remember GPSs like that back then.
I also couldn't wait to see the look on River's face. I was really hoping that it was exactly the same as Noli showed. It was a really good face.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they didn't seem that surprised.
No, not really.
They're just like, "Oh, hey, you're
You made
here.
it. Yeah,
Cool.
because they met him when they were
Wow."
eating. Just like, oh my God, you made it. You're here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't seem that excited either. Just like, "Oh, great. Hey."
I mean, if I'm being honest, I can kind of see why. Like
Oh,
there are
yeah.
moments throughout this where it's just like I do question why you're here when this is such like a big thing, trying to get this stuff done for the band. Like this is like life-changing stuff possibly. And it's just like all this
Yeah.
other nonsense that
It's
didn't need to
supposed to be about the
happen.
music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be about getting that bag.
Mhm. They don't have time to just hang out,
But I guess Noli was
throw
correct with the
Madison in the
expression
pool.
of just kind of like
Yeah,
a
that's
very
true. She
like
nailed it.
not expressive expression.
River didn't faint though.
He did, yeah, he did not faint. There was also a line at the end when they were leaving the restaurant where they all met up, where Barbie said to River, "See you later," like a question, and then River said, "You better." I was like, what? What does that
Let's get a
mean? Like,
weird response.
yeah, you better. Like, you what?
You better.
Is he
Did he
like
mean to say
forcing?
you bet?
Maybe he straight up said, "You better." Maybe he meant to say "you bet," but that did not come out.
Was that a 2000s thing? Did people say that?
Doesn't
And
make
then we
sense.
just shortened it to you bet?
No way. I can't
I
believe
don't
that.
know.
I can't believe that. Yeah, I was a little bit caught off guard by that.
Yeah,
River was
it's
oddly
kind of a weird
aggressive.
thing to say. Yeah, you better.
You better. You
If you
better
don't, I'm gonna fuck you
see
up.
you later. It's the question where I have to give the response of something that I'm going to do. See you later, as in like yes or no. Like this is my choice, not yours. Like
You better.
you better. Yeah, I don't know. It was a weird thing to say. So we get back into the car and we get a first look at one of the main characters, apparently, that is on the DVD cover. Name that
You
being
mean
Tyson,
Tyson?
my man Tyson, the valet.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think they ever said his name, but Tyson is there. He is there. Who's going after him
Mhm.
again?
Chelsea, the
Chelsea.
redhead.
Chelsea is going after him. So
Yeah.
she tries to play coy and says she forgot something in the car,
She forgot
and
her sweater in the
Tyson coming back with a
convertible.
zinger, being like, "Yo, this is a convertible."
And it's like 100 degrees.
Yeah.
You don't need your goddamn sweater.
Chill move by Tyson there. That was
Yeah.
cold-blooded.
He absolutely roasted her.
Yeah. Absolutely
Chelsea's
destroyed.
like, God, I'm so stupid.
Yeah.
But
And
apparently that was flirting. I don't know.
yeah. Because then he kind of shows up later, but I don't think Chelsea talked to him much at all. But he shows up later.
I think it's implied that they get together.
Yeah, but I didn't think anything happened between them, between this scene and kind of the end.
No.
I don't know.
He made a good impression, and I guess I don't know.
Yeah. Everyone's trying to get with someone here, because then we've got Delancey and we've got Ellis. That goes on for for a number of different scenes as they're trying to push Ellis to do something with Delancey, because Delancey be independent. She don't need to chase after anybody. Someone got to come up to her.
Yeah. She's like, I'm done with the like shy boy thing. He's got to come after me. He's got to like be confident.
Unfortunately, that is what Ellis is. A shy boy. That is the definition of Ellis.
Poor Ellis.
Yeah. Just can't deal with it.
I will say, watching this back, I'm pretty sure that I had a bit of a crush on Delancey when I was younger and watching this.
Oh yeah.
Like, she's just so cool.
She's pretty cool.
She's got the piercing green eyes. She's got the long blonde hair with the cute bangs.
Seems like out of all these people, she's kind of got the most figured out. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, she's confident. She knows what she wants. She's a cool surfer. She's got this like kind of husky voice. I liked her voice. She's got the most personality, I feel like.
Yeah, I could agree with that. I mean, besides Tyson.
Yeah, we can't forget Tyson.
My man. But yeah. I think out of all these characters, none of them are that deep. You got to go to the wiki for the extra knowledge. But yeah, she does kind of feel like the most fleshed out, or has kind of the most going on. It's also not 100% tied to the group.
Yeah, it's weird how she's just someone's cousin.
Yeah, she's just tagged. She's just there, you know.
Yeah,
she's just.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah. And around this time, we also get kind of the introduction of Barbie not being able to handle the band talk between Madison and River, and this stuff constantly got on my nerves throughout this movie.
Oh my god, I know. Barbie's so annoying in this movie.
She's super annoying because, you know, you've got River and Madison talking about, you know, band stuff, and they have this performance like the next day. They've got
they're trying to prepare
practices. I think was this the scene? I don't remember if this is the scene exactly, but there was a scene where, you know, Barbie is like, oh, you know, like, do you want to like hang out or something? It's like, oh no, we've got this practice, or we've got one of the previous winners who's talking about what the judges are looking for. Like, we need to go and hear that. We need to see this stuff. We're going to be on stage in like a day or two. And Barbie just can't take it. Even though she basically crashed this whole thing.
He doesn't love me anymore.
And it's like, he is just trying to secure a future for his band.
Yeah, this is important stuff. And that's why they're in Jamaica, is to do the band stuff.
Yeah, they're not there for a vacation, even though at certain points it kind of feels like that, to possibly their own detriment. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, it's so annoying how jealous and upset Barbie is that they're doing what they came there to do.
Right. And like that's your boyfriend. I feel like you should be supportive of this thing that he's chasing after, you know?
Yeah, like, she apparently was the one who signed them up for the beat to beat. She should have known.
She should know. Yeah, it comes with the territory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, she's very annoying.
Yeah. There'll be more of that. As it goes along.
Also, at one point, Sutton is teaching Chelsea Cockney, which was great.
Yeah, his weird Cockney accent. Yeah, I wrote down in my notes the British accent is really bad. I was not having it. I was not a fan. Not having Sutton's British accent.
You know, I like your theory that it's just something he's putting on.
Gets the ladies, you know. It worked for Jai. Yeah. We also get a dream sequence of Barbie and River.
Yes.
Barbie it's took kind of forever in upstairs. Like, it was the crack of dawn when River comes over and is like throwing stuff on the window, like, come on down, like, we're gonna go out and do something. Like, and then when she comes down, it is full ass day.
Oh my God.
Right day.
Yeah, how long did you take, Barbie?
She had to get ready. She had to get ready for their picnic by the waterfall.
Waterfall. So magical.
Yeah.
River brought like a 5-course breakfast.
It's pretty cool.
And of course he pulls out his guitar.
Yep. And
serenades her.
Unfortunately, he does not play Spontaneous Combustion. He plays an awful sound that wakes her up because it was just a dream. And then she gets the real breakfast, which is the floppiest donut I have ever. Is that a donut?
That's what I wrote down.
It looks like it wasn't cooked.
It's like one pale, soggy donut.
Yeah, it kind of just looks
so
like
nasty.
dough. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it was cooked.
We got one raw donut for you, Barbie.
Yeah. River hands it to her and she's like, thanks. And then she just sets it down on the table.
It felt like wet.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to that. I don't know if that was a real donut at one point in time, but in that moment, it was not at all.
Yeah, I love donuts. I don't know if I'd eat that.
Yeah, I don't even know if that was a donut. I don't know what flavor that. My guess is plain.
Plain.
I don't.
There
think
was no sugar on it or anything.
I think it was just a plain ass donut. I don't think there was any flavoring on that.
No,
really,
I mean,
really
I was thinking like maybe it's a bagel, but it would be a really like limp. That's a soggy bagel.
Really floppy bagel. But then it's a really floppy donut. And neither of those work. I don't.
Either way, it's bad.
Yeah. So then they're rehearsing for Beat to Beat, right? And they're talking about these serious rehearsals that they've got to do. But then they go out on this like massive trip across Jamaica. Did they not do the rehearsal or did they do that later? And then there's that thing, right, where Barbie is getting frustrated with River for not spending time on this like vacation. It's like, bitch, he was like out there all day. He was out there.
Yeah.
All of them were out there. What are you talking about?
All of them were mopeding around.
Also, did you notice that River lost his goatee when they were water skiing? It was just gone. So him and Hudson
blew away.
Him and I think it was Hudson. One of the other guys without his arrow in that shot, they looked almost identical.
I think it's Ellis because Hudson has the blonde hair.
Okay. Then it's Ellis. Because does Ellis have glasses or something?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I'm losing it. Okay, he does not.
They both have brown hair.
Yeah. Okay. Then I guess he blended in with Ellis. They all blend in.
Yeah.
But he did lose his arrowhead goatee in that.
Oh, that's wild. I think I was so distracted by how dangerous it would be for all of them to water ski in a line at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, guys, you're gonna die.
Don't worry, you got it back though. It came back.
Like, no, if someone ate shit during that, they would all
take them all out.
Yeah.
Have any of them done that before ever? Yeah, I guess they've all practiced water skiing before.
I guess, or they're just like prodigies at it. They're just amazing. Well, because like Noli, I don't think Noli had ever surfed before, and Delancey was like, "If you can skate, you can surf." And so she shows her how to surf, and then she can just surf immediately. It's like
apparently that was a very true statement.
I guess
if you know one, you know the other immediately. There are no differences whatsoever.
Same thing. Like I can't skate or surf, so
if you can skate, you can surf, you can water ski, you can ride these mopeds, you can play in Urban Desire. They're all the volleyball. Same. Yeah. They're all the same thing.
Yeah. They get coconut juice at one point, and it looks so good. Like, I really wanted some.
Good coconut juice, better than the donut.
Yeah, I'd take the coconut milk. Yeah, the song during this,
the Jamaican song.
Yeah, I just caught one of the lyrics. It was like driving on the beach with all of my friends. Like, yeah, that's what they're
Boom.
doing.
Yep. That
They
is
are driving
describing
on the beach.
what's happening.
Yep,
Yep.
with all the friends.
Very literal.
Mhm.
Was one of the other lyrics water skiing with all of my friends or something?
Water skiing on
With
the
all
beach
of
with
my
all of
friends.
my friends.
Drinking
Probably.
coconut milk with all of my friends. He's just like saying the exact things that they're doing.
Uh-huh.
In this kind
Yes.
of section, we also get introduced to the final named character of this movie, and that'd be Jai or Jay.
Yes.
I don't know how to pronounce that.
She is
But
charmed by Sutton's accent, of
yep,
course.
that's really it.
And she's like selling bracelets at a little market, right?
Yeah, and I think she was just trying to get the sales. You know,
You know,
she's
I
just
think you're
trying to
right.
sell more. Yeah,
Uh-huh, uh-huh. It worked. He bought the
yeah.
bracelet.
Sutton did buy several of the bracelets,
Mm-hmm.
and he has a great line at the end. Beat to beat, be there or break my heart.
Oh my god,
Great
yes.
line.
And then wait, it was one of the guys, maybe Ellis or Hudson, was like Cheesemeister.
What was that?
Sutton, yeah, Sutton's such a Cheesemeister.
I do remember that. Yeah, what was up with that?
I'm gonna start calling people Cheesemeisters.
Cheesemeisters. Be there, break my heart. He should have been said
Yeah.
beat to beat. You better be. Better be there.
You
You
better.
better be. Or you'll
You
break my
better
heart.
beat.
Yeah. So now we're done with all the traveling. Now we got to get back to practicing. But Barbie is still fucking butthurt about this.
It's like you spent the whole day with me, but it's not enough. I need to be around you constantly.
Yeah. And now, she's thinking like, oh, is Madison together with River? Is there something going on there? And she's starting to like get
Yeah, because
paranoid. And now the rest of the
guys can't
friends
be
are having
friends
to
with
like, they
girls.
can't. Impossible. I mean, they do
Yeah.
try and say that pretty hard in this movie since everybody's matching up with somebody else, it seems like.
Yeah, that's true. It does really reinforce the fact that guys and girls are only there to be like
They got to be
paired up.
matched together, you know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, and we learned that Madison apparently had this dream about
Oh,
River.
yeah.
And I'm like, what happened in this
I
dream?
don't know. They didn't really
Did
elaborate.
she have like a sex dream about him?
Yeah. I don't know. It was just a
Very
dream.
curious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a
He's like my
dream.
brother.
But I had this dream
But I
about
had
him.
this dream. It was weird because my brother was in it, aka River.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
But yeah,
odd.
she's like, we're not into each other. There's nothing
No.
going on, even though Barbie thinks there is.
Barbie's going like fucking insane about this. Just like, what's going
Mm-hmm.
on? Getting really mad.
Yeah,
Constantly. It's really frustrating.
I know. Yeah, I hate the like jealousy and the kind of like girls getting at each other or
For like
like
no
thinking the
reason,
worst.
really.
I know, like this could have just been talked out so quickly if Barbie was just like, "Hey, I'm having these jealousy feelings, and you and River aren't a thing, right?" And then Madison could be like, "Yeah, he's like my brother,"
Yeah.
and then it'd be
Leave out the
fine.
dream part. But
Yeah, maybe,
maybe don't bring that
not.
up. But the rest of it, yeah. Yeah, it's really annoying. I'm gonna get one more really annoying scene later
Uh-huh.
on. But first we gotta go to the club. We gotta go
Woo!
and get our moves on. The
Mhm, we
valet
can
guy
go
comes back.
gyrate.
Tyson comes back.
Tyson's
He
back!
rolls in. He's like, "Can I have this dance?" Or however he says it. He's not British.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Sutton.
Yeah, Sutton's busy DJing what looks like the kitchen. I noticed, like
He's
he
in
was
a
like
kitchen?
DJing and it kind of looked like there was a fridge behind him. Like, I don't know if
Oh.
it wasn't like an actual spot for him to DJ, but there he was.
He's just like, I'll set up wherever. Doesn't matter.
I'll just squat up right here, you know. But yeah, Tyson rolls in. He's going for Chelsea, going for that dance. We get more of what, Delancey and
Oh,
Ellis.
Ellis is too scared to ask
Yeah.
Delancey to dance. This guy who I totally thought was Ellis is already dancing with her.
It's my brother. There was one
Yeah.
point where they told Ellis she'll only laugh at you behind your back. It's like, whoa,
Yeah.
that's a good way to get him into
Damn.
it.
He's like,
Yeah.
okay, great. That totally makes me want to ask her out.
We also get to see the judge of Beat to Beat, Russell
The beat to
Bostic.
beat.
I wrote that
Russell
he has a very
Bostic.
smooth face. I don't know if you agree, but
What was that on the wiki?
no, that was my own thought.
Oh. Yeah, his face is strange. There's something I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
There's something different about him.
Yeah, he's looking a little odd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now
But he's jamming out to Sutton's mix.
Sutton. Yeah, he's freaking out.
Sutton, Hudson, Ellis,
who
River,
am I
whatever.
thinking of here? There's too many of these guys. Yeah. You don't think that's like that he should be doing that he should be listening to this stuff beforehand? Aren't you supposed to like
giving
kind
him
of
an
go
unfair
in?
advantage?
Yeah, right? Like, is that not a thing?
Yeah, true.
Well,
But I guess the club it's not related to the
it's
beat
not
to beat.
officially sanctioned.
I don't know. Yeah. Oh, at one point too, like River and Barbie are dancing and River's telling her about all the people he sees around who are part of the beat to beat. And he's like, oh yeah, there's that person. Like her band is super lame.
Oh, yeah.
Just like totally roasted
just
her.
Tears
Like, ooh,
into
ouch.
him.
Yeah, dang.
Damn, River.
Yeah. And then Barbie is upset because he's talking about band stuff.
Yep.
Yeah,
They're
and then they
cool,
go
right?
outside and yeah, he's like, "Are we cool?" Like, no, Barbie's
Can you
like,
not
pissed.
tell? Yeah.
Yeah.
And we get full display of that on the next day where we see River and Madison with a hug, a sibling hug, I guess. And
yeah.
Barbie sees that at the worst possible time and just absolutely freaks out. And so then they have to go and look for her, and they end up getting disqualified from the beat to beat because they weren't there for the rehearsal. And it's just like, oh my God.
Yeah, Barbie, you fucked up.
Oh.
Yeah, but she gets a dramatic breakup song.
She does.
Fun.
She gets to delete photos from her flip phone.
Yep. That made me really sad. I was just like, oh no, those photos are gone forever.
They're never coming back.
I hope she can recover them.
Yeah. We have River laying in his bed, and he's got what looks like a photo frame of Barbie.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was.
But yeah, like this isn't his house. This is his hotel. Did he bring that? Did he bring this picture of Barbie into the hotel?
And the picture has like buttons on it.
Yeah,
it almost looks like a little screen.
I couldn't tell if it was like his phone or one of those,
like a tablet,
or like one of the electric ones that like cycles through photos. They used to have those.
Yeah, maybe that was it.
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, I wrote, is that River's phone or is it just a photo frame? I couldn't figure it out.
It's bigger though. I think it's
huge.
A photo frame.
Yeah. It's super huge. And then you have Madison just like leaving her necklace just on the like veranda. Like,
yeah, she has this locket. She has this locket with a picture of her and Barbie with like their hands clasped, and it's like it's so funny. Yeah. But I shouldn't talk because growing up I had a locket with a picture of me and my friend. So like definitely one of those little heart lockets.
She just leaves
They're
it there.
best friends.
Luckily, one of
Yeah,
the
she
friends
just leaves
finds it.
it. Yeah. And they're like,
Gets
"Oh
it back to
no,
her.
what happened?"
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and River goes out looking for Barbie, and he sees a random blonde girl and thinks it's Barbie.
And that girl
And the
gets her
blonde
hopes
girl is
up.
like, she's like,
Yeah.
"Ooh, who's
Yeah.
this?"
And he just
And then
pieces.
yeah, River just drives off, and she's like, "Oh man,
Got shut down.
rude." Yeah.
There's also a point where Madison goes up and is trying to apologize to Barbie. And I'm not sure why she didn't start with like a I'm sorry or like this is what happened. She starts with like band stuff. And I'm like, that is the absolute worst thing that
Oh,
you could start with here. Like, that's not going to do anything
yeah.
for you.
Maybe lead with something else.
Yeah. She's not liking the band right now.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I'm glad they do make up
they do.
and everything is explained and we're good and they're best friends again.
Yep. And then despite them being disqualified, they're able to put together a backyard concert at
A little after
rich
party.
people's house, Rich Delancey's family's
Oh,
house.
yeah. It's like out on the beach though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's waterfront. Full on waterfront
Wow.
property. And they're able to get everybody to come and say, "Oh, yeah, this is the after party, the Beat to Beat after party. Come and check it out." And we got Russell rolling in. Why wasn't he on the DVD cover?
Yeah, he's more in it than what's his face,
Tyson?
Tyson or Jay
Maybe
Jai.
because Russell didn't have a doll line. I don't think Russell Bostic got a
Man,
doll
you
line.
couldn't get a Russell Bostic doll? Everyone's favorite
Unfortunately, I
character?
would have gotten that.
Me too. Okay, I have to say something before this scene.
Okay.
There was a scene where I think Barbie was like sitting in the lobby waiting to talk to Russell or something.
Yeah, she
She's
was.
sitting on a chair. There's a side table next to her, and the side table is the weirdest shit I've ever seen, and I've never noticed it before. But like it's a glass tabletop, and then holding up the glass tabletop is this weird little monkey, a weird
I didn't notice
like
this.
monkey who's dressed in like a bellboy or concierge outfit with like a little hat. And I'm just like, what am I looking at? I never noticed that before. I just had to had to tell you.
I did not notice this. I'm gonna have to go back and check that out. What?
Yeah, yeah, give it a rewatch.
Look for the monkey table.
Mhm,
They go a little
mhm.
bit odd
It's
with the backgrounds. The backgrounds are just kind of weird and like
yeah.
because they're. I don't, was it the same with that where it's like photorealistic almost, but still
Yes, yeah,
ugly? Like it's
yeah.
photorealistic for 2004, so it's
Uh-huh.
really pixely and just not does not look good.
Yeah. I'm just like, "Who made that call?"
Russell?
Just like, "Yes." Russell yeah, yeah, I guess it's Russell's monkey table.
Yeah. Checks out for Russell.
Anyway.
All right, thanks for
Yeah,
letting me
that's
know.
so
Yeah, go check that
yeah,
out.
I thought that was important.
Yeah, quite important actually. Yeah,
Um,
we're gonna get
yeah, so at
to
the
the
after
final
party
after party. We get to their second song, their second
woo!
and last
Well, but
song.
first they hit him with spontaneous
They
combustion
do. Yep,
again.
spontaneous
The
combustion. We got
crowd
to have
eats it
that.
up.
Yeah. And then we've
Uh-huh.
got Going Down in Flames as their second song. And I'm going to be honest, I kind of like Going Down in Flames more. I like that song more than Spontaneous Combustion.
Oh,
Although
yeah.
the first line is "You make me sit alone," but it
No.
really sounds like "You make me shit alone."
Oh, I wrote that down too. I was
Yeah.
like, "Wait, River, what did
Yeah.
you say?"
Yeah. It sounds
"You
like "You
make
make
me
me shit
shit
alone."
alone."
Yeah. It is not.
Like,
I looked up the lyrics because these songs have changed. Well, one of them does. I've checked has changed lyrics because the lyrics wouldn't fly for Jammin' in Jamaica. But then I'm sitting here like, did he just say
oh.
shit? Like,
Yeah. Was the original lyric, "You make me shit alone"?
no, it was sit still. Well, it sounded the exact same. So it sounds like he's saying shit, but it's written as sit in the
Okay.
lyrics. Um, Yeah, why don't I get into it here? I did some research. First off, with Spontaneous Combustion, both of these songs on the wiki say that their lyrics were changed for Jammin' in Jamaica. I'm like, okay, well, I kind of
Uh-huh.
want to see what the lyric change was. I could not find another version of Spontaneous Combustion that is not part of Jammin' in Jamaica. It's weird
Huh.
because it's listed under different artists. So on Jammin' in
Oh.
Jamaica, it's listed as being done by the Fuzz. That's the band name.
Okay.
But then you look it up and it's by somebody else. What was it? It was Slushy is the artist name. So I don't know
That's
who did
weird.
it. And the only thing that you can find that is not part of Jammin' in Jamaica is this website called Black Toast Music. It is an independent music production label, basically. And there's a best of Black Toast Music Volume 1, and Spontaneous Combustion is featured on this album. But it is the exact same song as is in Jammin' in Jamaica. The lyrics don't change at all. So I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know if there's another version of this song that has changed lyrics, or if the wiki is wrong. The wiki could very most definitely be wrong.
Wiki
But
can't be wrong.
yeah, they got everything else. But that's all I could find on Spontaneous
Wow.
Combustion, unfortunately. I
Did
really
such a
wanted to
deep
see.
dive.
I tried. I really tried. If any of you out there listening find the changed lyrics, send us an email, princessofthepodcast@gmail.com, or hit us
Yes,
up on
we're
our
very
socials.
curious.
I want to know. I want to know what the changed lyrics were.
Yeah. Well, so we're was Going Down in Flames. What were the changed lyrics in that one?
So there's a line in Going Down in Flames where in Jammin' in Jamaica it says, "I'm here all by myself." And the original
Yeah.
song was "I'm playing with myself."
Yeah, maybe that was
Yeah.
a good call.
And then
Changing
there's
that
another
one.
section. They kind of cut out this section for the first verse that it's in, but then it shows up later and it's changed. So it goes, "Of all the things I've done, you're the only one." And then in Jammin' in Jamaica, it says, "That always made it fun forever." And the original
Yes.
line was, "That always made me come forever."
Oh my
But
god.
it's obviously not written as that. It is written as like "come COME." But you know what
Yeah.
they're saying.
Oh, you know it.
You
Yeah,
know what they're saying.
you know. Oh my god.
So
Yeah, I guess, yeah,
shout
Mattel
out
was
to
just like, "Yeah,
Hidel
we'll make it
and their
work."
OG song. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Yeah.
Was
It's,
not
it's
expecting that.
yeah, it's interesting.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah. I could see why they wanted to change that.
Yeah,
It's a little
that makes sense.
yeah, it's a little weird. But yeah, I kind of
Mhm.
like that second song more than Spontaneous Combustion. I don't know. It's a little bit
Mm,
catchier to me. But both of
wow.
them are like solid enough songs for what this movie is.
Yeah. I always thought the line, like, "Always make it fun forever" was kinda, like, bad writing, but now
But
I know why they changed it.
because there was something different. There was
Mhm, mhm.
there was something else that it used to be. There's a line I was trying to look up Spontaneous Combustion, right? And there was a line that I thought would have been changed. So it says, "I'm so nervous, I feel sick. I hope I don't come off like a jerk." And I'm like, "No way. Did were they it
Oh,
dick
that had
would
to be,
rhyme
like,
with
a
that,
dick.
right?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
But I
definitely.
even on that album, it was still the same as it was in Jammin' in Jamaica. So I don't know.
Wow. Somebody needs to unearth the original version.
Of Spontaneous Combustion. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really want to know.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know, I bet
So
you're right.
there's your background on some of the songs on Jammin' in Jamaica.
Thank you, I've
Yeah.
learned so much.
And then we end with Russell being the ultimate bro, despite the fact that they were disqualified from the Beat to Beat contest. He still gives them the opportunity to record a demo. And then everybody's happy.
Encore.
Yeah, we
Play
get
Spontaneous Combustion again.
Please.
Or Going Down in Flames.
Going Down in Flames.
One of the two songs.
Yeah. Play the non-radio version.
Play the explicit version.
Explicit, please.
Do you think they just play those two songs over and over again, like in their concert?
So. I mean, that's all their demo is, right?
Yeah. Oh, and Ellis finally asked Delancey out.
He does. Yeah, at a really bad time, but
yeah, it's like in the middle of when they're playing.
Basically, it just gives him an out, right? So like he can go up and be like, "Hey, do you want to like go out for coffee sometime?" And she's like, "Okay, cool." And then he's like, "All right, sweet. Now I have something to do, so I don't have to keep talking to you." Like, yeah, I can go back and do my other thing.
Oh, that's definitely why he did it then.
It was a strategic move. Very strategic.
Also, River dedicates the song "Going Down in Flames" to Barbie, and he goes, "She's the coolest girl ever."
That's a really great line.
Yeah. Also, like, "Going Down in Flames," I don't think is the most romantic song.
Hey, if they kept those original lyrics, of all the things I've done, you're the only one that always made me come forever. To Barbie, the coolest girl ever.
I know more about their relationship than I want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's Jammin' in Jamaica.
Well, yeah, we get some in the credits. We get photos from their trip, which is fun.
Yep.
There's also a photo from Barbie's dream in the credits.
Is there? I didn't know.
Yeah.
How did she get that?
I don't know.
Did they forget that was a dream?
Yeah.
I was there.
River
I swear.
Recreated it.
Well, that'd be cool. Yeah.
That'd
be some dedication.
Yeah, like Barbie explains the whole dream to him. And he's like, all right, I'm gonna make it happen.
Breakfast, and I gotta go to your window and do all this stuff.
Gotta take you to the waterfall.
Or did they just recreate the little bit for the photo? They just wanted the photo op. It wasn't actually for the experience.
Yeah, because the photo was them hanging out by the waterfall with the
yeah, that's all they had to do. How did you feel about Jammin' in Jamaica on rewatch? It's been a long time since we saw this.
Well, for me, I saw it like a few weeks ago.
Oh, really?
I have the DVD. I show everyone.
Oh, okay. It just came up to you like, hey, Jammin' in Jamaica. Let's watch it.
You know what we should watch?
Jammin' in Jamaica.
Yeah, I pulled it out for a few friends the other day.
It's a great movie to watch with friends.
Yeah, they loved it.
Yeah.
So it was pretty familiar for me, but I did not remember the weird monkey table.
That was a new discovery.
I was new. You see new things every time you watch this movie.
And now you know the real lyrics for some of the songs.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, you know so much more about Jammin' in Jamaica now.
I know about Tyson and Jai. Yeah.
It's a lot to learn.
But yeah, I was trying to figure out a ranking for the movie, and it's hard because it feels weird to rank it against the other Barbie
separate,
movies with the different. Yeah, I'm like, should I rank it with the MyScenes as a?
There's not enough MyScenes though. There's only 3 of them.
3
plus the web series, and the web series is something else.
That's gonna be an F.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. Upon rewatching, I found the songs more enjoyable. Felt like it was a fun time capsule to the early 2000s. I was way more annoyed by Barbie than I remember.
I know.
Like I don't remember that being a huge thing. But now that I'm watching, I'm like, man, this is really annoying. Why doesn't she understand that this is something really important to River, and it's something that he's working hard towards, and this is the reason why he's here, and you're trying to just like take him away from all of that for like vacation shit, and you didn't actually have to be here. This is your own choice to be here. You knew what you signed up for.
Yeah, you literally signed them up for this.
And you signed yourself up to come here too. Like you chose to work to fly over here.
Yeah, maybe like as kids, we're like, I remember being a pretty jealous kid, so maybe I related to her. I'd be like, yeah, I'd be upset too if I didn't get to party all the time and hang out on the beach with my BF. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess it just didn't register back then.
Yeah, maybe we didn't know the importance of the beat to beat.
Yeah, we didn't realize how important this was for River. It's big. So yeah, I think the songs were better than I remember. Some of the characters were worse than I remember. And the animation is about what I remember, and that being that it's quite cheap.
Yeah. There were more songs than I remembered.
There are a lot. Yeah. There's 5 main songs.
Yeah, for like every montage there's a song. And then
parts
Barbie's
of it really impressed me for
song.
what it is. Yeah. For the stuff that they put in. And because it's only 44 minutes, it's pretty brisk. So
yes,
it never really sits on anything for too long, which I appreciate. Because it doesn't really have time for that. It kind of has to go through everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we're ranking it with the rest of the Barbie movies, a D.
That's what I wrote too.
Because it's not an F. It is not an F. It is enjoyable enough to watch. It's got good music, and some of the shit is funny. But beyond that, yeah. If you're ranking it for just the MyScene movies, a C or a C or
well, it's hard because we haven't seen the other MyScene movies in a while. We don't remember them as much.
So this is probably the best it gets. My preliminary rating is B.
S tier MyScene movie.
Yeah, I think for our Barbie rankings, it'll sit at a D.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty good for the MyScenes, I think.
We'll see about Hollywood. Hollywood is a full-length movie. So yeah,
that'll be interesting.
Yeah. If anything, I recommend checking out the songs.
Yeah.
Just to
check out the original version.
Yeah, the original uncensored version.
And did you have a tag for yourself?
Oh man, I forgot to give myself a tag. All right, what's your tag?
Oh yeah, I'll go first. I tagged myself as the wimp Ellis.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I feel like I would be like that in that position. I'd be like, oh, she's just so cool. I can't ask her out. I'm like too shy, too nervous. Yeah, so I related with him.
Yeah. I relate with that as well. Maybe I'll tag myself as a Barbie with the presentation. Like that is nice. That is something that I would do when I was younger to like try and get the parents to agree to something, give them like a presentation or some sort of like, I don't know, business proposal or something as to why I feel like you definitely did that. Yeah.
You were also very like money aware.
Yeah.
Too.
As you can see, this internet flight was $13.45. And at that price, how could I not go? That's literally
I'd be losing
they're paying
money if I
me
didn't go.
to go, you know.
Yeah.
It's a very good presentation. I really want to know how much that flight was.
Me too. It just had little bar. It was a bar graph. They didn't have.
But those other flights were insanely expensive in comparison. Maybe
were those other flights on like a private jet?
I don't know. Or maybe she just kind of like change the the y-axis so it looks like it's a big difference, but it actually
Oh.
only goes from like $800 to $750, but it looks like a big difference and the parents didn't catch it. I don't
Oh
know.
my God.
Are
She
we trying to do
tampered
it like
with the graph.
a shrewd business move?
I could see it.
Yeah.
She'll do anything to get to Jamaica.
Yeah, she'll do anything to get to Jamaica to get mad because she's not the center of attention.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Jammin' in Jamaica. I enjoy going back and watching this one.
Oh, me
I don't
too.
remember much of the other MyScene movies, but I do remember a lot of Jammin' in Jamaica. A lot of it did come back. And it's still an enjoyable watch.
It's
Even
very
if a
fun.
lot of it has not aged well. The songs are great, and that kind of holds up a lot of it.
The songs are great. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, kind of.
Yep.
Because some of the
There's
characters
not much
get on my
plot.
nerves a little bit.
Yeah.
The songs really do carry this. Yeah, the plot is not a whole lot. Characters are a little annoying sometimes. That's why it's in the D
Delancey,
ranking.
though.
Delancey's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And Hudson did almost nothing. Did he
Did he even have a line?
I don't know.
Think so.
I'm not sure if he did. To be honest.
I think at one point when they got disqualified from the Beat to Beat, he threw his drumsticks angrily. So that's something.
Oh yeah, he did. He's very mad.
So sad.
That's all he did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he didn't even get paired up with anyone.
Nope. He just exists. Maybe we'll find out later. We got 2 more main movies. So
right, yeah, maybe they'll make a reappearance.
Yeah, maybe we'll find out who he's going for. Unfortunately, there's not really much in the way of goofs on this one, besides the ones that I caught. Mainly the one where River loses his goatee. That was pretty legendary.
Yeah. He just shaved to go.
And then grew it back immediately.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
What does the wiki say about Hudson?
About Hudson?
Yeah.
Let's find out. Let's find out what Hudson is. He was one of the first MyScene boys to be introduced, apparently.
Wow.
He's a soccer player. Hudson is romantically linked to Chelsea.
What about Tyson?
I don't know. Maybe they just ignored him after that. And
it was just a fling.
So he's one character's best friend that we haven't seen. He is in the webisodes. So we'll get to see Bryant later on.
I can't wait.
Hudson's the sport-interested character, happy-go-lucky guy and joker of the gang, enjoys telling jokes and loves hanging out with his friends.
I don't remember him
Hudson
telling a joke
is dating
ever.
Chelsea and loves walking with her every afternoon in the park.
Every afternoon, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Good for him.
He got a scarf for Valentine's Day.
Oh, I hope we get to see his
We
scarf.
will see that. This is in a webisode episode. So
wow.
We'll see
so
that.
Excited.
Yeah. Hudson's birthday is on December 23rd, making him a Capricorn.
He's such a Capricorn.
Who is putting this stuff in the wiki? Anyways, that's Hudson. Good Lord.
Now I need to know all their zodiac signs.
Don't worry. If you go onto the wiki, they've got them all. I was looking at several of them. They're there. Don't you worry. But I think that's gonna wrap it up for this episode, taking a look at Jammin' in Jamaica. You can look forward to next month, where we keep on the MyScene train for one more movie. We're going to be taking a look at Masquerade Madness on next month's episode. We're going to be doing this in chunks. So we've got Jammin' in Jamaica and Masquerade Madness. They released within 2 weeks of each other. Jammin' in Jamaica came out on May 15th, 2004, and then Masquerade Madness was out on June 1st. 2 weeks. So we're covering those back to back, so you can look forward to that on next month's episode. And then we're going to take a bit of a break from MyScene, watch a couple of Barbie movies before coming back to finish off MyScene. We've still got MyScene Goes Hollywood. And then we're going to wrap up MyScene with a look at the MyScene web series, which should be a real treat.
Oh boy.
But look forward to us diving into these characters more. We'll get to learn a lot more about these characters through the two other movies in the web series.
Can't wait to learn more about Hudson.
Yeah. That Capricorn.
He was such a Capricorn. Yeah, now I'm trying to guess who all the what other signs the other ones are. I don't know enough about astrology to guess their signs. I know
absolutely nothing, so I don't even know what Capricorn means.
It's like the goat fish, I think.
I've never met a goat fish in real life, so I don't know what personality that would have.
I don't either.
Anyways, that'll be it for us on this month's episode. We're here on the first Monday of every single month. We have the audio version of the podcast on any podcast streaming service that you may use. So give us a follow on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or any other podcast streaming service that you may use. We also have a video version of the podcast up on YouTube at the same time as the audio version every single month. So that's at The Princess and the Podcast on YouTube if you want to watch the video version of the podcast. So that's all there for you. So follow us on your podcast apps or subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can be notified when new episodes come out.
And if you want to follow our podcast on social media, we are at The Princess and the Podcast on Instagram and at Barbie Podcast on Twitter. And our email is theprincessandthepodcast@gmail.com.
Send us those lyrics. If you want to...
Yes, please.
Send us those lyrics. Know. If you can sleuth better than I can for Spontaneous Combustion and find the actual lyrics of that song, if there are any, please send it to us there, or send us a DM on one of our social media channels.
Yes, please. I'm dying to know. If you want to follow me, Briana, I'm at Briana Valine on Instagram and Twitter /X.
I'm also on there at Kevin Valine as well, so you can find me there. But yeah, until next month when we are taking a look at Masquerade Madness, look forward to that. We'll see you next month. Peace.